Yo, what's up, guys? We're gonna do a 190 video today. What's up? It's gonna be the year anniversary coming up of me buying this 190. I got that thing from Vince from T-Bolt. It was one of the better Chinese pit bikes you can buy. If you haven't seen my video, go check it out. I did a unboxing and put together of it, and I've got a couple ride videos, like riding it off road and stuff. I haven't ridden it much. I've ridden it off road a lot, and most of my videos, me riding it off road, are on there. I was having a lot of camera issues back then, and I didn't get a bunch of it filmed. I'll have a lot more filmed this summer, I promise. But I'm about to go strap the GoPro up on the helmet, get the 190. It's currently in my dining room with my other two 110s because I don't have space in the garage. I really don't. Like, I need one bay to work on cars. You know, like, I need one bay here to work on cars, so. And then all my Jeep stuff. I've actually, me and my buddy, he gutted his Camaro and I gutted my Vet. Actually picked up 2.2 mile an hour in the 8th by gutting my Vet and putting a Kirky in, so that was pretty cool. 2.2 mile an hour. So shh, don't tell nobody I did that. We're gonna have a video on that soon because I've got the nitrous working finally. The roads are drying up where we can get hits on it. F-150 status, waiting on drive shaft still, and tuning's done with it, so we get the drive shaft in there, get some different tires on it, and we can go do some pulls and wait for the track to open up and take that thing to the track. But for street car stuff, it's always going to be the Vet. I don't think I'm going to keep the F-150 on the street much because it just don't dig that well. I can dig race the Vet pretty good. The F-150 does not dig real well, so it's just two-wheel drive, but it's going to do good on track, trailering it to places. I'm going to try to get a bunch of weight out of it too. So let me quit jibber jabbering. I'm going to go back here. I'm going to get the 190 out of the dining room, push it outside, and see if we can get this sucker start up. And I'm not lying. It is literally in my dining room. I'm not even going to turn the camera off. We're going to walk in here, and we're going to get it out of the dining room and push it outside. Alright, I got it outside. I'm going to go grab my helmet and throw the cam on my helmet, make sure I got a fresh battery in and the microphone's working, and we're going to go rip it around the backyard. Come on. Let's get a ride in, huh? you guys can hear me, but these front brakes work great. They are insane. Okay. She's still a little cold. Probably shouldn't have stopped. Probably just kept riding. But yeah, these front brakes are insane. Once I get her warmed up, we'll hit the inside track and let her rip. Starting line usually, so let's get a whole shot on the inside track right here and get a few laps. Yeah, this is usually where we start right here. This is the whole shot. Here's about the longest part I got in my yard because I don't own all this over here, but get up here. Here's first. That whole shot. I've been trying to ride this whole track in a second, but I don't think I got too much gear to ride it in a second on the ground. Yeah, this is definitely first gear corner here. Loose right there too. Oh, he wants to go over. Man, this thing don't handle too bad. We've had a ton of snow 3 days ago. This was all, yeah, 3 days ago this was all, what, 10 inches of snow back here, so we got some good dirt right now, so she's definitely hooking up. Woo! I haven't ridden this thing in a long time, man. I'm used to the 110s and I have to work the clutch. Totally different. Totally different. Shoo. Like a mini 450. It handles great. I can't speak any more highly of how this bike handles. These look great on this thing, man. Not a complete fan of the suspension, but I haven't touched it, so it's just out of the box. Yeah, I love this thing, man. It's fun. Got the RPM to do the whole track in second, first and second. That screams. Oh, slow down, baby. Oh, there we go. Gone. Let's go do a whole shot or two more, and we'll put this one up because the neighbors really don't appreciate this guy, but it's fun. They just don't get it. All right, here we go. Yeah, that thing rolls out. Seems like the more I ride it and the more I rev it, the better this thing runs, man. Maybe the case. Yeah, that second gear clutch dump in them corners hits hard. She's kind of fishtailing a little bit there. Looks like we'll get back that same little fishtail rut. We're gonna let her eat. All right, there's a little ride, rip around. I know it wasn't much. All right, yeah, I did a quick little rip around. Show you something cool on my helmet. Copied this off one of my friends, but got a little battery pack mounted back there and runs up to the GoPro. Run the GoPro for quite a bit. So let's get this bike in here on the stand and take a look at it, huh? Where's my stand at? Got one right here. All right, boys, here she is, fully extended. That's all the way up in the air. Like I said, not real happy with this filter. I've kept cleaning it and oiling it. Seems like I'm still sucking trash, so I'm gonna go to a uni with an outerwear. I've tightened up the rear shock on the compression a little bit, and that's about all I've done to it. I haven't touched the front shocks yet. I cut 3/4 inches off each side of the bar, which was way too much. I should have just done 1/2 inch off each side, but I honestly don't like the bars because you have limited amount of space to put things, and I like to be able to move my clutch perch this way, and I cannot move it anymore because this bar goes from 7/8 to 1/8 right there and just steps up totally. So I'm gonna get a different set of bars for it. Other than that, and the number plate falling off of it, and it's sucking mud all the time. But I've ridden it in some pretty nasty conditions, have y'all seen. I've had it on stuck on hillsides. I've had it completely buried, stuck. Yeah. Another thing people warn me about is if you look in the comments in my last video, a gentleman said something about the starter motor casing here busting or breaking or cracking. I have not had that issue yet, thank goodness. But something about the idle and how you start it, just don't give it gas when you start these. When you start them, don't give them gas. Choke them, do whatever you gotta do. If it's the backfire or the kickback that breaks that one-way little sprag clutch wheel in there. But definitely a loud bike. It's definitely snappy, very snappy bike. Trying to piss the neighbors off, but that's how it comes from the factory, just like this. I haven't touched it besides put grips on it. I bought a headlight kit because the fat bar ones, or the fat tire 190s come with a headlight, and this one is wired for it already. It's already in the key switch here. You just flip the key one more back and you get the light on. So I just bought a random light bar off Amazon, wired it into the key switch, and ta-da, I got light. So I can ride this booger all night long. Doesn't do too bad on fuel economy. I haven't ran it out yet, but I really haven't tested it. My only other complaint is the seat. The seat's not the most comfortable, but I'm not sitting on it all the time. Like riding long. I notice on the gravel roads, whenever we're riding from trail to trail or something like that off-road, I notice the seat kind of bothers me, but maybe I can find some other seat from another dirt bike that'll fit, or maybe somebody will make a tall seat for it, who knows. But other than that, I've done nothing to it but change the oil. I took the brake-in oil out, and I ordered some filters from Vince. Yeah, like I said, other than the number plate falling off, because you know how these are, you just need to go through and Loctite all the bolts, because a lot of the hardware is not Loctite, or is it thread lock nuts, like a nylock nut, something like that, like a locking nut. It doesn't have anything like that on some of the parts. Some of the parts do, some of the parts don't. But this is Factory Mini Bikes graphics. As you can see, got my YouTube channel on it. Got the Factory Mini Bikes, TV parts. You already know the deal. So yeah, I've had this bike 1 year. Would I buy it again? Yes, if I had the money. like I did last year, and I was just looking for a fun, cool little bike to ride around, I would absolutely buy it again. I'm 6'1", it fits me perfect. I can ride this. Honestly, riding it in the woods is more fun to me than riding it in like the backyard of the track. This thing actually does pretty good in the woods if you gear it correctly. I had it geared kind of stupid, but I think I got it geared good now. I'll go over the gearing in a set in the next video. I could basically top it out in my backyard in like 4th or 5th gear. I was hitting 4th or 5th gear in my backyard on this thing, and when we took it to the woods on a short indoor track, I guess that'd be okay. I don't know, but to me that seemed like it was just a really bad gear ratio, and I stepped it down. Right now I went from running 4th, 5th in the back straight to 2nd top end, and it did not hurt the torque a bit. It still pulls just as hard. Honestly, I think it pulls harder because it gives it a broader power band throughout the gear range, and there's no telling what this thing will do top end. It will fly on the top end. I haven't had it on the top end much, not on the fire service roads. Haven't really opened her up yet. Next time I go, I'll take a draggy and do the GPS, and we'll see what it'll top end speed is. But I'm sure it's pretty fast, because first gear would be like your perfect gear for motocross track coming out of a corner, real tight track, and second gear would be a medium one, and then third is just, I don't know. I have it set up more like a motocross bike would come from the factory, like a 450. I have it set up more like that opposed to how it came from the factory. But got disc brakes on the front. Not sure what brand they are. Got some Fast Ace Performance shocks on the front. Got some breakaway levers and stuff. I added the light myself. Breakaway lever over here. It's got a pretty good twist throttle on it. Got a lot of snapback, what you like. The pipe's not bad. It's got this extra little dampener. These 190 motors got some rasp to them, so I think they did that to maybe try to keep the rasp down. Who knows? Or maybe it's expansion chamber. I'm not sure. Or maybe keep the vibrations down. But she sounds good as it is. I could take it a little bit quieter, but it's got Kendas. These Kenda tires have been badass on this thing, man. The rest of the stuff says GPX. I guess GPX is the brand name, but these little guards here, those things are cheap. It's not something like you'd see on a Honda where it'd be aluminum, but this ain't a Honda. I'm a Honda fanboy, and I approve of this bike. It also has a linkage rear suspension, just like a motocross bike would. I know a lot of these bikes don't. I know some of the Piranhas don't, some of these don't, some of these do. I actually don't think any of this will tell a difference in it, but this one has a linkage shock in it, so I was like, hey, that's different. You don't see many with those. That was a new thing for the year, so that's why I picked this one, or one of the reasons I picked this one. I was going to get the Piranha, but they stay out of stock. Still got the stock foot peg, stock shifter, all that stuff. The only thing I have changed is the chains, sprockets, graphics, grips, and put a light on it. That's all I've done. This thing is an absolute blast to ride. Everybody that rides it loves it. All my buddies, I've let everybody that I know come and ride this thing, and they're like, man, this thing is an absolute blast. It's like a little 250F or a little 450F, four-stroke bike. If you're on the fence about buying one, I don't know what to tell you. I love mine. Would I buy it again? Like I said, yes, I would buy it again, but it is what it is. It is a Chinese bike. One part I don't like about it is how the frame is just so, I don't know. I don't know. There's just something's missing on it, but once you get on it, all that stuff goes away. The power of it, the way it handles really, really good. All that cosmetic stuff goes away because it's pretty stouty. It's pretty strong. I've beat it off-road on single track. I beat it on a motocross track. I beat it here in the backyard on our kicker jumps. Like, I've landed hard on this thing. I have ridden it. I've ridden it pretty good. Luckily, I haven't busted this head pipe up yet. I've been really careful about where I ride and pick my lines, but I feel like I need a better skid plate system up here because it's only a matter of time before I crack some of this crap in here. But, yeah, I don't want to get this video too long. We'll definitely get some more riding videos of it where we're not at the house. Like I said, we've had tons of snow out here in Colorado. As you can see, there's still some snow lingering out there. So all the trails are closed and iced. All the tracks are muddy and snowy and iced. So really ain't much to ride and really ain't much content to be had on one of these, because the only other modification I have to do to it's the bars. I think about putting some Midas pit cross tires on it. Because I got a couple sets laying around, but other than that, not much I'm going to do to it but ride it. So I'm going to get off here. If y'all thinking about buying one of these bikes, man, call T-Bolt, talk to Vince, talk to one of them guys. If you're going to buy one used, go over it. Make sure you know what you look for in a used dirt bike. Make sure she ain't all messed up or, you know, beat on. But I would definitely buy this bike again. It handles great. It's got tons of power. It revs out to like 10 grand. The thing I like about it is it has a flat torque curve. As soon as you get it in first, it pulls just as hard in first from the get-go to the end. Second, from the get-go to the end, it's just got a linear hard pull that's predictable. And yeah, I don't know why more guys don't buy these bikes, but it is a Chinese bike, and that is what you get. I compared this carburetor with a Nibby carburetor. It was pretty close to it. Oh, I didn't have to adjust this one much at all to get it to work. I think it's a knockoff Makuni, but it's like a 28 millimeter, something like that, 26. And then the 190, and this is the 6-speed 190. Whatever the new one is with electric start. I think it's a 5 or 6 speed with electric start. I forget. I think it has a 6-speed. I'm not real sure. But I know it's got 5 for sure. Yeah, y'all please stay tuned and subscribe, man. And y'all going to see a lot more videos of this thing out. I've had a lot of interest in this bike in my other videos, and this bike gets a lot of views and stuff. So I'll ride it some more if y'all want. I just can't ride it here a lot because you can see where I live, man. And just about everybody here is retired military, so I try to be kind of respectful where I live. So. But as soon as everything dries up, we're definitely going to get it back out. Don't worry, because I cannot stand letting it sit. I love riding this thing. I need to get it back in shape, and this is what I'm going to start on. I'm going to get in shape on this one, then I'm going to jump on the 450 over here. I want to hit the track some on the 450 over here, and I definitely want to do some pit bike racing this summer. We got the pit bike series going on. I brought the 450 in here to do some work on it. This is a 2008 CRF 450. It's had some work done to it, and it is a pretty stout machine. So thinking about doing a recluse clutch, and I got a rectifier and stuff for it so I can put a headlight on it so I can ride it at night. So that's pretty cool. We'll be doing a video on that. But like I said, I'm gonna get off here. I appreciate y'all for watching. If y'all want to see more 190 stuff, hit me down in the comments and say, hey, we want to see more 190 stuff, all right? Because this thing is a beast of a little bike. I love riding it, and I'd love to do more videos for you guys. So yeah, just hit me up in the comments down below. Say, hey man, enough with the 110s. We want to see that 190 content, and I'll make it happen. Like always, man, I appreciate y'all for watching my videos. I'm gonna get off here. I'm gonna get here. I got a bunch to edit, and I got a bunch more to make. So I'm gonna get off here, and I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. Going in and out recessions the same way that I be going in and out of Texas.